Dang, what is up, my internet friends? Today I wanted to tell you about a really useful plant called mullein.
Useful plants for staying alive. Your pal Bennett will show you how to survive. But not only that, it's healthy and free. You can live with the earth more holistically.
The common name mullein refers to several different species that are all in the genus Verbascum, which is native to Eurasia and North Africa, but it's totally naturalized in North America as well. Most mulleins are biennials, which means they have a 2-year life cycle. So the first year they send out a basal rosette of leaves like this. They gather the sun's energy into the root, and then the next year they send up a tall stalk that has a spike of yellow flowers on it. The leaves are really distinctively fuzzy. I mean, look at all the fuzz on these leaves. It's like wool. Mullein has a long history of various uses for the various parts of the plant, but right now I want to tell you about the one that it's probably the most known for, which is the demulcent and expectorant properties of the leaves and the flowers. The leaves are full of mucilage, which is kind of like snot. You know, it's just this slimy stuff. And when you make a tea from the leaves and you drink it, and that mucilage coats like your throat or any other mucous membranes, it has kind of a soothing effect on any inflamed mucous membranes, which means it can soothe a cough. And it's also an expectorant, which means it'll make coughs more productive, meaning it'll help you get mucus out of your throat and out of your lungs. Also, because of how soft and velvety the leaves are, mullein has become well known as nature's toilet paper. So I'm going to go around and just pluck a few leaves from each plant so that I don't kill any of them. Alright, so I got a nice little haul of mullein leaves here. Now I'm going to go home and dry them out.
Just help you out, you know? We could all get over ourselves a little bit. Could laugh and get alone.
Hey, check it out. Here's a nice foraging find. A $20 bill on the side of the trail. Okay, so to dry them out, all I'm going to do is spread the leaves out one layer thin on some kind of surface that allows airflow. I happen to have these dehydrator trays, but you could use a window screen or a stretched out piece of fabric or even a piece of cardboard. Maybe you might want to turn them over once in a while if you're using something like that. And then I'm just going to put them in a well-ventilated area and just wait for a few days. Alternately, if you don't have that kind of patience, fire up your gaming PC, the one with a good graphics card that you use for live streaming sitting and smiling. Position the mullein leaves over the exhaust fan. Go to foldingathome.org and install Folding at Home, Stanford's distributed computing project for simulating protein dynamics. Start up the software and it will use your computer's GPU to simulate the proteins of one of several human diseases, including COVID-19, in search of new treatment possibilities. The heat coming off your graphics processor will be blown through the mullein leaves, accelerating their dehydration. You can even join my protein folding team, Dehydrating and Folding, by entering team number 243279. Okay, so it's a couple days later, and I did actually cheat and put some of these in the dehydrator just to speed things up to make this video. But I've come back and the leaves are all dried out, which I can tell because they're brittle and crumbly, like that. So I'm just gonna crumble them all up into little pieces. Fill up my teapot. Okay, the tea's been steeping for 15 minutes. I'm also going to filter it through this really fine filter. Or you could use a piece of cloth or a coffee filter or something. And that's just to make sure that there's none of the little hairs in the tea, which could potentially be a little irritating in your throat. But nothing serious to worry about. I have actually had a very mild cough lately, so I guess I'll see if this actually does anything. Alright, my internet friends. Look in the description for links to my Patreon and Instagram accounts. Take care of yourselves. Be healthy. Bye. 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 There it is.